state of Illinois. His name is David Hicks. Commander Hicks is a Navy veteran. He did 3 tours in Vietnam. He patrolled the rivers in Vietnam. And he has also been an American Legion member for the past 40 years. He was elected to this position in just July of this year, and we were talking the other day on the phone, and I had noticed that he got a really nice new shiny red truck to drive, as you see over there. And I said, "How are you liking that new truck?" He says, "I really like it." He goes, "I have to like it. I've already put on 30,000 miles since that time." So I think that definitely shows Commander Hicks's dedication to veterans around the state, and it's my pleasure to introduce State Commander David Hicks.
Scott called me Thursday night, which was kind of short notice to make a speech or anything. First of all, I'd like to say thank you for serving your country, veterans, and welcome home. It has been often said, without our veterans, America might be speaking a different language, such as Russian, German, perhaps Japanese. Regardless which alternative history you take, we do know that without the veterans, America would not be America. The American Legion shows its support for American heroes through the Family Support Network, the Legacy Scholarship Fund, American Operation Comfort Warriors, job fairs, temporary financial assistance, National Emergency Fund, just to name a few of our programs. But you can show your support simply by saying thank you, such as I did, to the next veteran you meet. You can show your support by hiring a veteran in your workplace, visiting a VA hospital, or donating time to veterans programs, such as the American Legion provides. Companies should understand that it's smart business to hire veterans. When the members of the Guard, Reserve deploy, it is America's business to ensure that their civilian careers are not suffer and do not suffer and get their jobs back. Homelessness is another issue that affects veterans too often. Today's targeted Citizens of the Street was yesterday's Toast of the Town in a crisp uniform with rows of shiny medals. This is hardly the thanks that the grateful nation that we could provide. We can do better. We just must do better. Fortunately, veterans don't ask for much. Benefits are a mere drop in a bucket compared to the financial and human cost of war. But nonetheless, we still owe them. Historians have said that Dwight David Eisenhower was the prouder of being a soldier than he was of being the president. And while relatively few veterans ever reached the rank of general, pride in one's military service is the bonds that all we veterans share together. Nearly all who have served, this pride is on display on every obituary page in the country where military services, regardless of how many decades have passed, subsequently achievements reached in memory with the death notice of nearly every deceased veteran. Fewer than 10% of the Americans can claim the title veteran. And while the great military phase of uncommon valor was a common virtue, it has been so often repeated that it risks becoming a cliche. it is no less than true. In 1789, George Washington, the wilderness with which our young people are likely to serve in any war, no matter how justified, shall be directly promotional as to how they perceive the veterans of earlier wars were treated and appreciated by their countrymen. We must ask ourselves as a nation, are we serving veterans even half as well as they have served us? Through their blood, service, sacrifice, veterans have given freedom, security, and the greatest nation on earth is freedom. It is impossible to put a price on that for anyone. We must remember them. We must appreciate them. We must honor the more than 1 million American men and women who have given their lives for the country and service of our great nation. Our debt to these veterans can never be repaid, but the gratitude and respect of each one is a must forever. God bless you for all being here, and God bless our veterans, and God bless America. You can make a difference. Just thank a veteran. Again, thank you for serving your country and welcome home. I have one more thing I'd like to say. Earlier this year in August, at the Illinois State Fair, I had the distinct honor, as many other veterans had, to read a list of names of the deceased veterans that passed away for that year from Afghanistan and Iraq. It was with heartwarming that I read those names, and there was approximately 39 names. 6 of those names were women that had died of combat wounds. 1 helicopter pilot, 1 helicopter mechanic, 2 tank retriever mechanics, 1 nurse, and 1 clerk. It goes to show you that it's men and women fighting together. It's not like it was when I fought in Vietnam. The women are paying the ultimate sacrifice too, and they deserve that honor. From my heart to you, thank you, veterans, for serving your country.